In this video, we're going to be covering our knee flexion and extension CAR. So this is just focusing on the flexion and extension portion of the knee CAR itself, so more of a partial motion where we're not really trying to work on the rotational component. So for this movement, what we need to do is we're going to start off seated on the ground. We can also sit back against the wall for support just to allow us to maintain a more upright trunk posture here so that we're not feeling like we're overly slouched in our setup. Now from there, we're going to take the leg that we're going to be focusing on. We're going to bring it to varying degrees of what we call hip flexion. So the closer my knee is towards my body and my chest, I'm in greater hip flexion. If I'm a little bit further away, I'm in a little bit less. So that will also affect how much of that knee flexion and extension that we're going to be working on. If my leg is a little bit further away, that's a smaller degree of range of motion, but we can really focus on the extension piece. If I bring my leg into further degrees of hip flexion, that will challenge my ability to lighten that hamstring as I extend the knee. And that will be a progression that we can use if we find we can't really get full extension when we bring that leg as close as we possibly can. So once we find our desired distance that we're going to start off with, I'm going to keep my shoulders back, chest up nice and tall. I'm going to drive the opposite leg down into the ground. We're going to flex the ankle, drive the heel into the floor to start, generate some tension, make sure that we're keeping a nice squeeze. We're going to try to contract the muscle around the knee and the quad itself here. And then we're going to slowly extend that knee, find that end range position, pause for a few seconds here. Then we're going to focus on actively flexing and bending that knee joint, creating that hinge motion until my heel is back on the ground. We don't want to just quickly swing the leg up and just let it drop. I want to be very intentional as I extend that knee fully to the top, and then I'm really focusing on actively bending that knee in order to bring that heel back down towards the ground. So that is our knee flexion and extension CARs.